Hi everybody, this is Mythical and another conspiracy theory episode. Yes, you probably haven't heard me say that for a very, very long time. I think I want to say like a month and a half I haven't said that. So man, wow. And actually, this is episode number 7. The only reason why I know this is because right now I'm checking my channel and the other video I made about Wolf Driver Torso, whatever, is actually the 6th episode. So yeah, basically today is my 7th episode of Conspiracy Theories series or whatever. And today I'll be talking about a 9/11 conspiracy. There is a lot of conspiracies for 9/11, such as the Twin Towers and basically all the buildings that got struck on that day were actually test demolitions. And also that the government knew about these hijackers years, like 3 years before the 9/11 attacks. And basically, you know, all that stuff, etc., etc. And basically today I will be talking about, what was it again? Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot. But today I will be talking about if the hijackers in 9/11 were actually FBI agents. Yes, FBI agents that work, you know, for the government. This, I'm not really sure. It is a possibility. You know, I'm kind of in the middle about this, but I'm heading a little towards the I don't believe this conspiracy side. Honestly, because it just seems kind of strange to me how these people will actually be FBI agents. And no, I'm not talking about racism and all that stuff. I'm just basically talking about it. I can't really explain it really, but it just doesn't really make any sense. Like how supposedly these hijackers are training, and that the government decides, hey, might as well just strike the Twin Towers instead of what Area 51 does, which is, you know, take the airplanes off in this restricted area. They should have done that instead if this is actually true. But more into the story. Basically, I found this video by Xandrius, and basically he uploaded this video called "Prove 9/11 Hijackers Were CIA Agents, Whistleblower Insider Leak" or whatever. And supposedly this whistleblower says that the 9/11 hijackers, quote-unquote hijackers as he mentions, were actually recruited by the CIA and were sent to America for training. Yeah. I don't know. As already mentioned, I'm in the middle, but I'm heading more to the I don't believe this conspiracy side. And there's one thing that is incredibly awkward about this thing that makes me be in the middle. I mean, if this information was if I never found this information, then basically I'll say definitely I don't believe this. But because of this thing I'm about to say, I'm in the middle. So basically, the hijackers brought their passports, and basically whenever they were in the planes, you know, they crashed with their passports, and guess what? Their passports were not destroyed at all. Maybe they had a couple of ashes and stuff like that, but they were not destroyed. Seriously? Oh my god, how does paper survive that? There was 2 ginormous explosions and a passport just fell all the way like 300, like plus 300 feet in the sky, then fell nicely there with like no burnt papers and all that stuff. That makes no sense whatsoever. That can only explain if actually they had their passports and that they were training, basically. So it's kind of weird how their passports survived that ginormous, humongous explosion. That I don't know how hot it was. That's quote unquote supposedly. I don't know why I even said quote unquote. Never mind what I said. But supposedly even melted steel, which I don't believe that it melted actually steel. I thought it was a test demolition. But anyway, that's not about this video. This is just about the hijackers, you know, being FBI agents. But how is that possible? How can somebody explain to me? If there's fire that can basically melt human skin, I know human skin is very delicate, But also paper. Just imagine a human made out of paper. He would disintegrate easily. How is this possible? He was in the plane. It crashed. The explosions, started and all that stuff. The passport should have been burned, but just fell on the ground with no fire marks or whatever. That's strange. That's one thing that's very weird. And there is a couple of memes I saw about this. But anyways, about the video, actually no. I basically just ended this video already. Because there's nothing else to talk about. Just what do you guys think about this conspiracy? Do you think the FBI agents were... do you think the 9/11 hijackers actually were actually FBI agents? Do they work for the government? Or do you think it was just as, all the media has told us about, which is about these hijackers, or these people from Al-Qaeda, from that group, hijacking some planes and then hitting the building and all that stuff? Please tell me in the comment below. I know on this one I'm kind of on the offense about if I believe on this or not, but there's some other ones that I am kind of certain to myself that I believe these are true. For example, as I already mentioned very quickly about that the World Trade Center 7 or Building 7, however you want to call it, was actually a test demolition, as well as the Pentagon and the Twin Towers as well. So that's basically all for this video, basically. Subscribe, like, and comment. This is Kaiju signing out.